Hello, Leo, and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. I hope that this is going to be a great year for you guys. So this reading is for January the 16th through to the 31st. We are moving from Capricorn season into your opposite sign, Aquarius. So should be very interesting to see how that emerges, because when you move into your opposite sign, it does make you do work. It does make you do work, but the rewards can be even greater if you can meet that challenge. So we'll see what's coming in. Lots happening astrologically for the second half of this month. Mercury goes into retrograde and moves from Aquarius back into Capricorn. So you might be going back over old plans or old ideas, and they might be formulating into something concrete, something that you can really move forward with. It could really be making money, or could really have some sort of sense of stability related to it. So this could actually be a really nice energy to come through. Venus is in retrograde, but she does turn around at the end of this month and go direct again. So anything that you've been going over in terms of old relationships to money or old relationships in general, there's going to be a sense of that turning around by the end of the month. And there is a whopper of a full moon happening in the sign of Cancer on January the 17th. And it is because Cancer is such an intuitive sign as well. So this is going to be huge energy, and give or take a day depending on where you are in the world. So, but let's see. Speaking of intuition, you've got the High Priestess, Cancer Moon right in the center here, Leo. Speaking of which, so this is going to be a very highly intuitive energy. We've also got Wand Queen, Aries Throne. So you've got the Fire coming in next, and Pentacle Prince, Virgo, Chariot. So this is that energy of whatever ideas that you've been working on, potentially something that got conceived in the new moon in Capricorn at the very start of January. It's a sense of having there's a sense of progress moving forward here, and you might actually get some really amazing synchronicity. Some things might come to you around this. The Pentacle Prince energy is really lovely because it's a sense of youthful enthusiasm. There's this sense of getting excited about something that you're working on, really going, well, whatever gets thrown at me, I can, it's starting off small, but it feels like it's starting to gain momentum at this moment in time, something very grounded in the earth energy. And it is very much, you might be going over some of the details of that, but it feels like by doing that and going kind of almost backwards, you're going forwards, because it feels like, oh, okay, I didn't want to miss that, or I didn't want to, perhaps I hadn't thought of that. And now that I understand that, it makes, what I'm getting is the wheels on that chariot are even stronger now. It's a sense of moving forward, feeling like, okay, this is a better plan, or this is, has a greater sense of success by going over this. So there's something that you're really working on here that feels like there's a sense of purpose to it. It feels like, it could be getting you very excited. It's something you're wanting to put a bit of energy in. It could be a new goal or a new plan for 2022. And it's just starting to emerge as something that could be potentially very tangible, even though you have to go back and revisit. But with the High Priestess right in the center and the Wand Queen, this is where, we were saying that there's these amazing synchronicities. Things could come to you. These could be flashes of insight, intuition. Check your dreams, because I feel like this is where a lot gets activated within that full moon for you here, Leo. There's a sense that with the Wand Queen, this is where you're attracting energies. You could be incredibly attractive as well. Feel it, or other people might be finding you that. And this is where opportunities are coming to you, and your intuition is bringing you to them. So So it's like you don't even need to do anything at this moment in time. It's just, I feel like a lot of the pieces start falling into place for you, and it's like, okay, now I know how to move forward. So, but really trust that intuition that's coming in with that High Priestess. Wow, the Fool. Okay, so it is bringing a whole heap of new, fresh energy to start something new, to step into this, new ways of developing it, new ideas. I do feel like there's a sense that you are letting go of something. You've been through the shadow. You've been through a visit to your shadow side. And we have seen that coming through. This is crossing you, the Temperance. So it is very much saying, yes, you're wanting to leap into something, but it's kind of like there may be this sense of in moderation. Don't just look before you leak kind of thing. There's a plan attached to this. This isn't, even though it does feel like there's a sense of, spontaneity and freedom, this isn't just something that you haven't or shouldn't be something that you're just going, boom, I'm doing this. This is something you've been working on and formulating a plan for. The Nine of Wands. So there's very much an energy of just a bit tired, working really hard. The Ace of Pentacles, this is what you're working on. Fantastic. There's a new focus, and I feel like it's all eyes are on that. The Five of Wands coming in the near future. You're coming in as the Death card, so there's something very deep transforming within you. This is all around your work as well, or something that you're wanting to work on. There is perhaps a significant partnership around, and I love it, Leo. Look at this, the Sun. This is your card, okay? The Sun is your ruler. So there's a significant breakthrough coming in here with this, which is amazing. Wow. Okay. And it feels like, okay, now things can move forward where it felt like it could have been quite stuck. So yes, surprises coming in, surprise messages. Be aware of these messages, surprise offers coming through. So very exciting time. So if we look at the Fool with the High Priestess, you're getting some very strong messages about stepping into the new with something, and potentially you might be thinking with someone. And the Pentacle Prince because there's a lot of Virgo here in the Eight of Pentacles, it does feel, and the Ace of Pentacles, it does feel very much connected to work. Does feel very much connected to something, related to your work or your career or something to do with that. But it can also be something grounding down, a feeling or a relationship that's grounding into something here. So that, and something you've been both working on. So that can also be something that's coming along here with this. So the Fool wants to travel light, it doesn't want to carry any baggage. It's like, I'm just going off on the next big adventure and I'm really trusting my gut, my instinct with this. But the thing is, with the High Priestess, you've got those high intuitive messages, and crossed by Temperance. The Temperance energy is very much a sense of this needs to be in moderation. You're jumping into the new in moderation, and it may actually be there's this little bit of a, you want to just completely dive into something, but the Temperance energy is kind of feels like there's something kind of saying, yeah, be a little bit sensible with this. Make sure that this really aligns to you and to some of your longer term goals. Really trust your intuition with that. In your conscious mind, you've got the Nine of Wands. So this is a sense that, yes, you've got the Eight of Wands in the recent past. So there's been a newfound focus on something that you've been wanting to develop, and really, like I said, this sense of purpose coming in. With this Pentacle Prince Virgo Chariot, there may have been solutions coming in around resources, about how to make more money, or where you want to be living, or how you want to be living, work and career. It can be all those sort of things. And I feel like you've kind of gone, there's been a lot you've thrown at it. It could have been a very positive shift in direction that's coming in for you, which is really nice. This Nine of Wands is kind of like saying, I've put a lot into this now, and am I ready to release the struggle from the past? Is this at the place where I can do that yet? Something that I've been kind of... It's a sense that this is the wounded warrior. There's a weariness, there's a tiredness that's coming in with struggling with something, and this is where you're wanting to let that go because you're wanting to step into the new. And interestingly, at the base, you've got this fantastic, the Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like this has been conceived around at the very start of the year, around the 2nd or 3rd of January, with that Capricorn new moon. And it's could have started as an idea, it could have started as just a feeling that there's something you want to work on, but you don't know exactly what that looks like yet. But now it's a sense of it's really grounding down into a reality. You're going to see it loud and clear. This is happening deep down inside of you. And the High Priestess is giving you very, very clear messages about what this is, what this looks like. And so this is actually a time of clarity for you guys, interestingly, with this moon energy, because conjunct the moon is conjunct Pluto. It does bring transformation with it, and we can see breakthroughs and transformation with this new path that's coming in, with this new thing, this new opportunity that's grounding down into a reality here for you, which is fantastic here. So the Ace of Pentacles, that can represent all sorts of things. This is starting something new in terms of it can be bossing up, it can be starting your own business or releasing a new product or a new way of doing something, new way of making money, new ideas about the career direction that you're going in, or work, ways to be getting work or to be working. It can be a new idea about investments in terms of home, where you're living, buying or moving, those sort of things. So it's very much, related to that. And as we said in the recent past, you've got this Eight of Wands, which is there's been a real shift and a new focus that's come in, and potentially a new goal that's coming in. Now, in the near future, I love the fact the Wand Queen is here with the Aries throne, because she's an energy of just drawing the resources that she needs towards her. This energy of the Aries, it's like, I'm initiating something, but I'm not going to initiate and start it if I don't have the right people, resources around me. And we can see that with the Ace of Pentacles. So she's wanting to bring something to success. So interestingly, with this Five of Wands, this is a card of wanting to do better. It can bring conflict. The Queen of Wands is saying, look at what it is that you've got around you. Is there something better you can be bringing to the table, or someone better, a better energy that you can improve upon something? So it does bring with it at a lower level the spirit of competition, maybe perhaps stepping into a competitive arena. But on a higher level, it's very much honing those skills of initiation and bouncing off people around you, that you can actually start honing your skills to get better and better at something. So yeah, I do feel like there's a sense that you're being very strongly guided here, and it's kind of giving you a slight push and a nudge to do better, be better, but in a very encouraging, supporting space, which is nice. And so interestingly, we were talking about Pluto and the moon. This is the card of, the death card is the card of Pluto. It is Scorpio. It represents transformation and change. And so we're seeing that here in this reading with what we were talking about with that whopper of a full moon coming in is going to have this huge impact on you with the moon and Pluto here. And you are presenting as this. You are transforming and changing. Sorry, Leo, a bit of a croaky throat. You are transforming and changing. So this is a sense that, I think this is an amazing time for you. And I think if you welcome this with open arms, some really amazing things could happen here. So energy surrounding you is the Eight of Pentacles. This is to do with work, things that you've been working on or working hard. And I do feel like there's potential breakthroughs around that are coming in. So yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, definitely it could be related to whatever it is that you're working on, just represents that. In your hopes and fears, we've got the Two of Cups. So this is where I was sort of getting that a lot of you were wanting to bring in a relationship or something grounding down within a relationship. So because this is a partnership, the Two of Cups, it can be the card of love. So for some of you, this can be a relationship that's grounding down into something very solid. And with the Page of Cups, this might be a bit of a surprise. There's a surprise offer. The Page of Cups is saying, there's a message coming to you for your heart. So, and I feel like this is actually really lovely, and it's connected to Jupiter. So Jupiter's wanting to expand, wanting to bring in more creativity, more love and compassion into your life. So this is where I feel like there's this lovely intuitive sense of, if you can really, I feel like you're going to be taking on a very nice intuitive journey here, Leo. And some signs will find this more challenging, but for you guys, I feel like it is easier. Now, Pluto does make you do the work with the Wand Queen and says anything that, I feel like if you've had a benchmark, like I worked to this level, the universe, these energies are going, well, let's raise that. Let's raise that up and ascend. There's an ascension energy. So there's the spiral is starting to, the spiral of transformation where you're shedding an old skin is starting to rise. So it's a very beautiful energy that's happening here. And it does feel like Kundalini rising, like it's got that kind of fire energy of ascension. So that's what I love here with the Sun card, is this is breakthroughs. This is your rule. This is, you've got the sun and the moon, and you're doing a little bit of deep work here, moving into the shadow worlds, the subconscious, the underworld, however you want to say that, realms of subconscious and deep intuition and transformation here. But it's like, yeah, I can handle this. But at the very end of it, in comes your ruler, the sun, and pulls you up out of that and says, time to shine again, Leo. You've transformed. Something has been some kind of breakthrough that's occurred here, and it's pulling you up and out of those energies that could feel deeper. I'm not actually feeling that they're dark at this point in time. Sometimes they can feel really heavy and dark, but they don't feel like that for you guys. And so this pulls you up and out and shows you the clarity and brings enlightenment, even awakening that comes through with this, which is really lovely. So the Sun card is the card of happiness as well, happiness and breakthroughs. So wherever this is going and whatever answers and solutions and messages that you get here, they're going to bring breakthroughs, happiness and clarity, going to make you really, really happy. So whatever's on offer here with this little page of cups, which is really, really cute, this message for your heart, or someone offering some kind of communication around a message for your heart, is actually going to be really lovely. I think this is where it's going to be, you're going to want to open your heart to this. So there's a beautiful energy of the Page of Cups, and yeah, this could be someone, a job offer of some sort. It could be someone saying, I love you. It can be anything, an apology. So it brings a lot of lovely energy coming through with it, Leo. So let's pull an affirmation card to finish this off for you. We have, I open new doors to life. Fantastic. Look at this. So there is a surprise offer of an opening that's coming in here, because we can see the new path opening here of the Ace of Pentacles next to that Page of Cups. So lovely. It says, I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. And that's what I'm seeing here. I mean, we're seeing the new here. There's definitely a new solid opportunity. Greeting that with open arms is the way to go with some of this more heavier and intense energy, transformational energy that's around. So I feel like that's why that Wand Queen there is actually really helping you, because it's that fire energy, that internal divine fire energy that really helps you navigate some of these trickier energies. So I feel like you're doing really well with this, Leo. Let's see what charm we have for you. Oh, the starfish. Beautiful. Beautiful starfish. And where do I want to put these? Okay, starfish represents internal contentedness, happiness. You know, we've got the moon, the sun, and the star now. So it represents hope. It's like everything is aligning. The stars are aligning. The greater planets are aligning for you here, Leo. So, but this is a starfish that lives in the water, lives in those watery realms of emotion and intuition. And so I think when you go into those realms, you're going to see something's going to be reflected back to you that makes you very happy. And so happy on the inside, happy on the outside with the Sun card. It's a very wonderful time. So there are things to overcome here with this, like any energy, but it does feel like a really fantastic energy coming through for you. And the other thing I'm getting with the star is that the starfish is that they're all unique. They're all unique, and it's actually interesting putting it next to the Ace of Pentacles, because they've both got the 5 points here. And so it is a sense of this thing that that is grounding down for you and is bringing into concrete reality here, is something that is very specifically tailored to you and your energy. It's unique to you, and to own that. So that's it, Leo. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. I don't know if I mentioned that actually, that there is an extended reading, but there's an extended reading. We're going to look further into the future and the future beyond, what's coming through with these breakthroughs, with these surprise offers, where this is all going. So other intuitive messages that we might be getting, as well as focusing in on career, money, love and relationships. So that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. Also, just a reminder that the 2022 readings are out if you want to delve deeper into what's coming in for you for 2022. But take care, Leo. And yeah, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.